Alright, the time has finally come. The very much anticipated little You know what? This is one of those instances where we gotta say big banger, don't we? All things considering. The very big banger known as Subverse is finally available. Something that's been highly touted and talked about in the culture community. Now, in case you're unfamiliar with this altogether, it's brought to us by Studio FOW.
Captain, are you ready for the obligatory tutorial level?
Alright, but let's make this quick. I got dozens of pirate dickheads to vaporize, and I reckon everyone playing this is already sporting a pre-game stiffy.
You were right.
Okay, so we actually get our very first bit of combat here right off the bat. I did the tutorial off camera. I mean, who's got time for tutorials? I'm pretty sure you guys don't. But, surprisingly enough, the game handles pretty well. Like, I'm not really even sure what to expect with Subverse. Like, I've been following, like, I'm pretty sure a lot of cultured individuals out there have been following it, but I just knew about, like, say, the turn-based combat. Like, I've seen some of that, at least screenshots and, like, you know, previews of it. I didn't even know about the space combat itself, but so far, I gotta say, it actually handles pretty well. So we have our basic pew-pews. We could also launch a missile, such as that, and then detonate it ourselves. And that thrust that you saw me earlier do. I kind of use it to avoid incoming missiles, but if you actually slam into the enemies, it does take them out, I guess, depending on the size. I mean, those small dudes seem to be, oh, this guy's a pretty big boy. Alright, so for big boys, I imagine we'll probably do some of that. Oh, one missile's enough to bring you down. So much for the big boy being a problem. Where is he? Show yourself. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's got a shotgun blast of some kind. Alright, relax. I'm trying to avoid not getting pelted by that. Boom. One more. Give me one more. There it is. Two, and he's still alive, now he's down. No problem.
Alright, piece of piss. Demi, any survivors out there?
All pirate dickheads have officially been vaporized, Captain. We'll see you back on board soon. Welcome back, Captain. Impressive bounty hunting work, as usual. I am wet.
Good. You know, it's good to keep hydrated, obviously. Hydration is good.
Fucking hell. Let me tell you, massacring these pirate pricks never gets old. Keeping them from raiding the solar territories just dumps it all off. Still, something feels wrong about finally going legit.
Indeed. I imagine you feel like quite the sellout working for the Imperium.
What I wouldn't give to be smuggling again. Can't we give the old boys a ring and see if they got any illicit cargo to move?
I could try, but it is doubtful anyone would entrust us with another job after the last incident.
Hey, that wasn't my fault. They never told me those crates were full of pure cocainium. They should have known a bloke like me was going to lose at least half that shipment up his nose.
Possibly. But I think they were more disappointed with the fact that you traded the rest of it while you were still high for a lifetime gold tier subscription to tentacles.com.
Well, it's a very classy website that a lot of culture individuals, I'm sure, pop into on occasion.
Oi, that was a steal. The behind-the-scenes content alone is worth twice what I paid. Demi, when did I become such a fucking loser?
Considering what I have observed during our time together, I can confidently say it is likely you were always a loser.
Yeah, thanks for that. Really cheered me up good. It's Dreadlord Tybalt. Demi, would you care to explain why a goddamn pirate king is locked onto my ship?
That is quite peculiar. The Mary Celeste is in stealth mode. We should be undetectable.
Get that short ass on the comms for me.
Captain?
G'day, fuckwit.
Your putrid tongue will do you no good. After months of hunting, my prey is finally within my grasp.
Oh, come on. I only killed maybe like a couple hundred of your mates. How about I just transfer you the bounty credits and we call it even? Think of it like insurance. You'll probably come out ahead in the end.
You think I care about the droves of peons you executed? You know why I'm here? Now, you will return both the Phoenix and my personal mainframe droid to me at once!
Okay, the Phoenix. Now that one I can understand. But Tybalt, we've been over this. Demi's not yours anymore. I cucked you, fair and square.
Demi belongs to me! You fuckboy bandit! I spent millions to install that custom pleasure hardware, and you stole her before I even had a chance to use it!
You calling me a thief? Mate, she's the one that asked me to reformat her.
First, you steal my property. Then you defile my mainframe. And now, you dare to compare me to your filthy solar genitals? Enough! Gunner, prepare the cannon. Fire on the count of 3. You think you can defeat me? I will break you in half and make you feast upon your own anus.
Well, that seems fairly excessive. You know, sometimes you just don't feel like eating ass, alright, my friend? Now, I do imagine you want to keep this accessible to most people, obviously. Especially if, you know, you're in it for the culture and not exactly the gameplay itself. But it feels a little bit too simple.
Signal for reinforcements!
Okay, now I'm gonna switch it up a
pulling
bit.
back to regroup. More ships are inbound to protect him.
Pissing off already? I thought this was an execution!
Maximize the tri-laser! Destroy that ship!
Okay, so maybe, oh, okay, now you're gonna switch it up a little bit. Now we can just get a sweet-ass missile in there, that's good. There you go again. He's over halfway. Like, it's not a difficult fight, he just has a ton of HP.
Damn it! Press the fleet breaker cannon! I will return soon, Captain.
Tybalt is retreating again. You should expect extreme danger once he returns.
Extreme danger, even more so than the tri-beam laser death. Alright, we'll see. Oh, you're sending up mines of some kind? Oh, explosives all around. How about that? Oh, it's over for you, my friend. Your pattern, very played out. It's a very simple pattern to master, Tybalt. Slam the old thing in there, and nah, don't even let him get it off.
The last you see of me, I will return and deliver the vengeance of 1,000 dicks upon your ass!
He's got a really big thing about her ass,
Tybalt's
doesn't he?
ship has been totally disabled. Everyone on board will now likely suffer a slow, horrible death. Congratulations, Captain.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Impressive work, Captain.
Fortune! Good on ya! You saved our asses back there. I owe you one.
I mean, theoretically speaking, that was mostly my handiwork, but sure.
Nah, don't worry about it. After all, Tybalt only found you because I faked a distress signal from that patrol you wiped out.
You fucking what? Why the hell would you do that?
3 reasons. First, I knew he hated you enough to fly out here and try to kill you himself. So that forced him into my little trap. Second, Tybalt's in possession of something really important that we're going to need. Now that his ship is disabled, you can climb aboard and get it. And third, because the last time we worked together, you tried to run off with my half of the payload. You unbelievable dick!
Coordinates received. Course set for 0.00 with manual override and safety protocol disabled.
What the shit?
My apologies, Captain. Apparently, she is capable of overriding my systems.
Okay, timeout. I'm officially calling a timeout on all killing and or homicidal threats until I know what the hell is going on here.
A wise decision.
Suicidal navigation orders cancelled.
All right, make it quick. What's the deal, Trouble?
We just so happen to have a mutual friend, and they've helped me put together the opportunity of a lifetime for us.
Us? As in you and me working together again?
You're the only ace pilot I know that has a ship with military-grade stealth tech, and isn't shy about breaking the law. Believe me, if there was anyone else as qualified in the entire galaxy.
Oh, don't stop there. Why not mention my stellar military record as well?
Stellar until they court-martialed your ass.
Flippin' heck, that was all just a big misunderstanding.
Actually, Captain, fornicating with a superior officer is indeed against Solar Navy regulations, especially if it's with two at once.
The epitome of professionalism. Now, I'm gonna need you to raid what's left of Tybalt's battleship, and bring back a super important data capsule from his archives.
A raid? That's no one bloke job. There's no telling how many pissed off pirates are still alive on that ship.
Oh, I'm aware. That's why I've sent one of my operatives, with some backup to help you out.
Now hold up a tick. I never said you could bring a team of mercs aboard the Mary Celeste. Those guys could be a bunch of trigger-happy dingleberry dangling darrows for all I know.
Well, if you're not willing to work with us, the option of finding out how long it takes for your ship to melt is still on the table.
Captain, I am receiving a boarding request from a vessel directly outside our hangar.
Fine. Let them board.
Permission granted per your request. I will meet them in the docking bay and escort them to the bridge.
Relax, Captain. Just do what I say, and everything's going to be fine.
So you're the one leading the raiding party?
Hey.
Let me introduce you to my scientist friend, Dr. Lillian Margulis.
Nice to meet you, Captain. I've heard great things.
Great things? Nah, I'm just some backwater smuggler.
Perhaps. But a man who's not afraid to break the rules and put something you want exactly where you need it can be quite useful.
Oh, fuck me, that is so fucking sexy. Well, welcome aboard. Should I call you Doctor, or...?
How polite. Thank you for asking. Since we'll be working together, I prefer to drop the formalities and just have you call me Lily.
Captain, I apologize for the interruption, but I must warn you about something.
And I'm not just a doctor. That title's a bit limited. I have a doctorate in genetic engineering, with a specialization in laboratory incubation methodology.
Captain, if I may...
I have absolutely no idea what any of that means. So, what exactly do you do, Lily?
I create. And with that being said, how about I introduce you to the rest of our team?
There's more of you. Oh, yes, please.
Oh no.
Very well. Oh, boys.
Boys? What in the history of fuck are those things?
They're called manticores, or mantics for short.
I'm detecting the DNA of dozens of species within these creatures.
That's correct. They're born from a potent combination that allows them to be highly combat effective and survive in any environment.
They look a bit dim-witted to me, and dangerous.
No need to worry. Mantics are obedient to anyone that wears one of these neural linking Dominus collars. It allows the user to give them commands, even with minimal mutual training.
If you are able to control them, can you please stop that one from urinating on my floor?
All right, I get the setup. The lovely Doctor and I raid the ship with these mutated cunts and bring back your booty. What about payment?
You'll get paid in full once you retrieve the data capsule.
Okay, so now we're getting into the strategy turn-based combat, right? So, position Lily on the highlighted tile. Position Drumstick on the highlighted tile. Chote Stool. And Bulge Toe. I'm gonna call him Bolgetto, but I like the idea of just calling him Bulge. Start combat, let's go.
We're good to go, Captain. Just in time, too. Looks like our pirate chums have arrived.
Guys, what are we doing here? I thought our boss made an epically uptight statement that he didn't want to be associated with porn.
Yeah, well, can't exactly release a bunch of premium assets for free and then not expect someone to throw them into a shovelware smut game at some point.
Okay, move Lily to the highlighted position marked on the grid. You got
I've
it.
got a clean shot at that funny-looking one over there. Should I take it?
It would apparently take him out for good, so let's go for it.
Shot. Ah, fuck him as prime! I am killed!
He is indeed killed. Oh no, not Bolgetto.
What the suck? I swear I did more damage in my last game.
Now, that just won't do. Oh, darling, why don't you show that scoundrel how to play nicely?
Characters attacked in melee range will counterattack for 50% of their base damage. Note that ultimate attacks cannot be countered. Alright. So, 18 would have been theoretically 36, right? Finish off the swashbuckler by using Bolgetto's attack. Alright, Boji boy. Let's go ahead and just slash cross.
Did you just crush that bad man's spinal column for Mummy? What a sweet boy.
Oh, you keep talking to me this way. Yeah. Attack the Corsair with Chote Stool. Right, Chote. You can indeed shoot from afar. Just about almost bring him down.
This armor costs 17 million credits. Did you really expect to break it so easily, you arsemongers?
Silver segment of the Corsair's health bar indicates armor, so Chote's physical attack was not very effective. Drumstick does energy damage, so attack the Corsair with him. Okay, so now my boy here. First and foremost, probably move him this side. Then attack.
Nice shot.
There we go.
Who's a good monster? Oh, yes, you are.
Nope. I fancy a pop.
Oh, and that's it for you, my friend. So perfect time for us to wrap it up here for this one. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. A little small introduction to Subverse, right? Showed you some of the space combat, which is actually fairly decent, I gotta say. Some of the visual novel aspect, which is kind of how our story's gonna progress. And we saw some of the light, strategic turn-based combat, which, you know, it does feel a little bit light. But maybe it's all because it's a tutorial, so hopefully down the line it evolves a little bit more to get more thought into the entire process. And if you happen to be watching on Patreon, you also saw some of the steamy, saucy content as well. If you're watching on YouTube, unfortunately, you know, I'm watched like a hawk on YouTube now, so that stuff had to be removed from the video. But if you want to check that stuff out that didn't make this video, and you happen to be a fan of maybe Summertime Saga as well, seeing as a new update is out for that, I have a series of that going on as well over on the old Patreon. So if you want to check that out, go right on ahead. Details should be somewhere in the video and the description as well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed overall though. I'll catch you next time.